Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going for a walk around Sofia, soaking in the amazing autumn colors and the cozy vibes of Indian summer. I will focus on showcasing the city's atmosphere as we pass by and explore some of my favorite places. Let's get started. So this is one of the gardens in Sofia. During the summer these gardens get really packed, but even now look, it's the 23rd of October. People are sitting everywhere, and I mean the temperatures are really warm. It's supposed to be about 20 degrees at the moment. But yes, I asked the lady inside the church. It was actually built in 1528, and initially it was a mosque, and the name of the mosque was the Black Mosque because the minaret was made of a black granite. After Bulgaria was liberated from the Ottomans, the mosque was turned back into a church and named after Saint Cyril and Methodius. They created the Cyrillic alphabet and played a key role in spreading Christianity among Slavic people. They had 5 disciples who carried on their mission after they were gone. So from here you can see clearly, this is the telephone company, the telephone palace. And over here we have the central post office. These buildings, along with the Largo, were built in the 1940s and 1950s, and you can see they have a similar architectural style. We will also pass by the Largo later on. I'm now heading towards the National Theatre, the garden, and I can't believe that the fountains are still working, because usually at this time they stop them. It's one of the busiest gardens in Sofia. Sofia has plenty of small gardens and parks, but the city garden is one of the oldest, dating to 1872. It's right next to the National Theatre Ivan Vazov. I have lots of memories associated with this garden, as my mom used to work nearby, and I would spend long hours here waiting for her to finish work. The National Theatre Ivan Vazov was founded in 1904 and is one of the most important landmarks in the city. National Theatre Ivan Vazov. Another popular spot where locals like to gather is the park near the National Palace of Culture, commonly known as NDK. I don't know what's happening. Oh yeah, this is something to do with the forthcoming elections. But I don't want any politics on my channel. There is something like a market over there. Let's go and check. The National Palace of Culture, founded in 1986, hosts a variety of cultural and music events throughout the year. Its surrounding garden is a beloved hangout for locals, making it a perfect place to unwind during the summer months. So It's like a postcard with the leaves. What do they have here? Oh, actually I think it's still not ready, the market. They're just preparing it. Leather gloves, leather bags, slippers. What else? I don't know if it's open or they're still busy preparing. It's actually a beautiful fall season here in Sofia. A lot of sunshine. It's a quiet place to sit, but there is too much sun, and the sun is strong actually. Even though it's fall season, I'm still looking for the shade, which means that the weather is really warm. And I never know how to dress, because when I left home I thought, oh, it's a little bit cold. Okay. Let's explore some other areas of the city center. If you visit Sofia, you won't miss the monument of father and son Slaveykovi on Slaveykov Square. It honors Petko Slaveykov, a key figure in the Bulgarian national revival, known for his poetry and political activism, and his son Pencho Slaveykov, a modernist poet who significantly influenced Bulgarian literature. The square is named after them because they once lived nearby. You can also visit the museum dedicated to their memory on Rakovska Street, located in their niece's former apartment. Inside you will find Petko Slaveykov's books, the table where Bulgaria's first constitution, the Trnovo Constitution, was signed, a translation of the Bible, and other personal items that bring their story to life. Here you can check out the famous table where the Trnovo Constitution was signed. Behind the glass, you will find the Bible translated by Petko Slaveykov from the Greek text of the New Testament and the Hebrew Masoretic text of the Old Testament. This translation, known as the Constantinople Bible, was first published in 1871. The museum offers a fascinating experience, especially for my Bulgarian audience, as they are familiar with the Slaveykovi family and their significance. Let's continue our walk around the city center of Sofia. This church is dedicated to Saint Petka Semergyska and is located in the underpass near the ancient ruins of Serdica, right by the entrance of the Serdica metro station. The church was built on the foundations of a Roman cult site and dates back to the 11th century. The wall paintings are from the 15th century, but unfortunately they are no longer accessible for viewing. Another interesting fact about this church is that it's believed to be the burial site of the national hero Vasil Levski. This restaurant on my right is called the Largo. So over here we see the monument of Saint Sofia. In the past there used to be a monument of Lenin right there facing the Largo. And on top of the Largo there used to be a huge red star which is currently exhibited in the Museum of Socialist Art. The Largo is one of my favorite places in Sofia because it's full of history. The group of buildings we see today was built in the mid to late 1950s, and below our feet are the ruins of the ancient Roman city of Serdica. Here you can find remains from different time periods, like this church that was built between the 16th and 19th centuries. The best part is that you can visit these sites anytime during the day and it's not going to cost you anything. What do we have here? This is ancient Serdica complex. This is a street with north-south direction, 5 meters long. And over here there are more ruins. Thanks for coming along on this walk in Sofia. I hope you had a great time checking out the city, and I'm looking forward to see you soon.